Hello, if you are watching this, you are getting ready to begin your journey on the 5-in-1 program. This health journey has been amazing in my life, and I can't wait to watch you thrive in your life. So, let me run through a few things to get you started. So, these are your journey basics. Now, recognize that I am going to be sending you an email with all of the information that I'm going to go over with you right now. So if you do not receive that email, please reach out to me and let me know that you haven't received it, because you should either have it or be getting it. So here's the basics, day one and beyond. Make sure to keep it very, very simple. There are 6 points to always come back to if you ever feel like there's just too much. First one, you're going to be eating 6 times every day. You're going to use 5 of the healthy fuelings every day, and you're going to have 1 weighed and measured lean and green. And we'll look at this in just a few minutes. So the second thing is, if it's not in your Optavia guide or on the condiments, well, they're all in your Optavia guide. If it's not in your Optavia guide, just don't eat it without finding out how you would mark it off on your journal. So cough syrups, anything that goes in your mouth, just think about it before you eat it. So number 3, eat every 2 to 3 hours. First fueling within half an hour to an hour after getting up in the morning. This is going to jumpstart your metabolism and also bring your blood sugar up, because we're really leveling out your blood sugar. Now, the last fueling of the day needs to be about an hour to an hour and a half before bed. So this is the one that is going to be low glycemic but protein carb balanced, so that it settles your blood sugar so that it lasts through those hours of you sleeping at night. Number 4, drink a minimum of 64 ounces of water. Love to get that closer to 100, especially when you're in the fat burn. We're burning through that fat storage, and we just want to flush that right out of your system. Now, a great addition that I highly recommend, at least for the first week or two, but I still do it even now, is a Powerade Zero or a Propel every day. It's going to add some sodium, some potassium, and electrolytes. Very, very important. Now, number 6, read 5 minutes in your life book each day. Get this turned into a habit right now. You're absolutely going to love it. Right after you watch this, I'd love to have you open up your life book, put your name in the front page. Okay. Now, 2 of the biggest mind shifts for the 5-in-1 losing program is that you need enough food. It is not better to short yourself. Less food is not better. If you want great fat burn and for your body to release the fat, eat all 5 fuelings and a full weighed and measured lean and green. Precision creates predictable results. So it's just as important to eat all as to not eat too much extra. So the second thing is, more exercise will not increase your weight loss on the 5-in-1. It will actually slow your body down from losing the fat stores. Your body needs to feel safe to release that fat storage. The stress hormone cortisol will slow it down, and we do not have the glycogen storage either. Be mindful that with exercise, we need to talk. When you're ready to exercise, we may need to shift your program. Now, for the first 2 weeks, I encourage you not to do anything more than you do, maybe even back it down. Week 3, you can start exercising up to 30 minutes, up to 45 minutes a day if you want, as long as you're not sweating and breathing hard. So let's go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to look at your Optavia guide. So if you have it, you can pull it out. This is your Optavia guide. I'd love to have you put your name and just make this your own. Now, we're going to go ahead and flip down through here. All of these pages have lots and lots of amazing information. Let's kick off your Optavia journey. This is a great little reminder. Put down and work on building that lean and green. This is about the 5-in-1 program. Down here, what is a lean and green? So it kind of tells you about a lean and green. What is a lean and green? You're going to have 1 serving of protein. You're going to have 3 servings of greens. And depending on the protein you choose, you're going to add healthy fat, either 1, 2, or if you're in the lean, you're not going to have any healthy fats. So here is your lean page. There are 3 categories of leans. Leanest, and it shows you right here, you're going to have 7 ounces after it's cooked. You always weigh it after it's cooked, and you will add 2 servings of healthy fats. Now, if you're in the leaner category, you're going to have a 6-ounce portion after it's cooked, and you're going to add 1 healthy fat. Now, in the lean category, it's only 5 ounces after it's cooked, and you're not going to add any healthy fats. This is a macronutrient balance here. So you don't want to add fat because this protein already has enough protein and enough fat in it. Things that are in the leanest: cod, mahi-mahi, tuna, ground turkey. Recognize ground turkey or other meat. You have to look at the percentage of fat. Ground turkey or other meat is in all 3 categories. Other meats: ground beef, ground chicken. So you have to know the percentage of fat. Another side note is tuna or canned chicken. Recognize that you need to weigh that after you get the fluid out of it and after it's out of the can, because I believe it's like a 12-ounce can is 6 ounces of actual cooked chicken. So it takes about 2 cans of tuna to have enough protein. So each of these categories have a meatless section. You'll notice. So be very mindful of the different sections there. On the following page, page 16, here are the greens. Make sure that the greens that you choose are on this page. These greens, 1 cup is 1 serving. These greens, a half a cup is a serving. You need 3 servings. Now there's a little note at the bottom that just shows you that carrots, corn, peas, potatoes, onions, Brussels sprouts, also, oh my goodness, I'm not going to tell you right now. Brussels sprouts are not on the list during the losing phase. So make sure not to choose those. Onions are on the condiments list, 1 tablespoon diced. So 3 of those, 1 protein. We're going to keep flipping through your book. Extras. There's some optional snacks. These are the only approved optional snacks. There's a few you can get from the company. Most of them are like 3 celery stalks. Flavors of homes. These are lean and greens that you can order from the company if you want them. They're just a full lean and green, no condiments. Here are your optional condiments. So flip over to this page. Recipe conversion chart, dining out guide. You can actually get that digitally, or likely we ordered. Now here's your healthy fats list. Recognize in this top, it talks about the healthiest fats come from the monounsaturated, the polyunsaturated. So this is even more important if you have problems with cholesterol. So saturated fats are the ones that you want to avoid most of the time. But remember, when you chose that protein and you got either 1, 2, or 0, if you get 1 or 2, you have to choose something from here to add to that lean and green meal. Here are some more healthy fats that are salad dressings. 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, depending. More healthy fats, and here's your condiments list. You can have up to 3 condiments per day. And you also can recognize 1 gram of carbohydrates per serving. So that's something you want to watch that. Here are fresh herbs, dried herbs. Dried herbs are much smaller portions. There's sauces and syrups, dairies. Some things are on the healthy fats and on the condiments list. They are measured differently. So make sure where you're going to mark it off and what the serving size is. So that's the lean and green. Again, 1 protein. Look at the chart. Make sure that you are getting the weighed appropriate amount. Add the fat that you're supposed to get, and then choose 3 greens. So let's talk about just a few other things. As you're starting your journey, you in the email, it gives you a few things such as the phone number to Optavia and nutrition support. I encourage you to put that right into your contacts. Monday night, there's information to join our Monday night community time webinar. Really, really important part of your journey. These are your coaches. This is a big piece. Now, day 1, you're going to weigh in the morning. You're going to take a picture of your feet on the scale, and you're going to send that into your success chat. And your success chat is that little, your messenger chat that has me and Kevin, and it has a picture of a green compass to success. Now, again, you take a picture of your feet and you put it in there. You are going to weigh once a week. That's going to be your job, to once a week put that in there so that I can make sure that the scale is moving like it should and help you if it's not. Now, I want you to take your measurements. I love to see you take these and feel really confident. In about a month, you're going to see a lot of inches down. About once a month, I love to have you take those pictures. Face, close up of your face, front, side, and back. You can keep those yourself, or you can put those in your success chat for easy storage and know how to find them. Because about a month in, I'm going to encourage you that we're going to put those side by side so you can see the difference. You may feel it in your clothes, but sometimes you can't see it yourself. We want you to be able to see that. A few extras. Love to encourage you to have a few extra fuelings in your purse or jockey box that are just for emergency, not the one that you're taking for the day. But I don't know how many times it's like you get away and you didn't grab those ones that you wanted to take. Make sure to take a few extras in your purse or jockey box. Now, we're going to have a phone call day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. Very important that we connect. We're going to keep them to about 5 minutes. So it's not going to be a long one, but it's really important. I'm going to ask you, how are you physically feeling? Making sure that you're feeling like you should. A little hungry, a little headache the first couple of days, maybe even hangry day 3, but then day 4, you're going to be feeling great. And then I'm going to ask you, how exactly did you do your lean and green? We want to break that lean and green down so you're feeling confident in building that lean and green down. 95% of the time people get it wrong. It's okay, because we're going to catch it on day 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you are rock solid in your journey as you go on, and we don't have a hiccup 4 weeks down the road. So, and then the last one is, do you have any questions? Because it's funny, we get on a phone call and you forget, but you got me on a phone call. So let me know if you have any questions. So, and then we're going to circle back around on day 9 or 10 and do a celebration system Zoom. More than likely, Kevin will be leading this. He does most of my celebration Zooms and absolutely love that. So, and then the very last thing is just remember, tonight's the night to post, if you haven't already, something about your starting on a new health journey on Facebook. And you can do something super simple. All of this information is in that email that I sent out to you. Something super simple. You can put a color back, you can put a fun emoji picture, an excited picture, and you're just going to say something simple such as, I'm so excited that I am starting on this new health journey. Thank you so much, TJ, for getting me going. And I can't wait to see where it's going to take me. There's some verbiage a little different than that in the email that I sent to you. We're going to have you post it, make sure it's public, tag me within the post, and then also at the bottom of the post. And I do a $10, you can do it, that automatically comes off of your next order. Wellness credits will be added to your account right away. So it'll come off of your next order. And then we're going to circle back around. And after you weigh in your first time, I'm going to send you some verbiage to do it after your first week weigh in. Again, it's a shout out to your coach. So it's really comfortable. It needs to be public on your personal timeline. You can also do it in Wellness Warriors if you want, but on your personal timeline. And make sure to tag me so I see it, so I can give you that $10 this week. And then next week, after you weigh in your first week and you're down like 4 pounds, you can say, oh my gosh, thank you so much, TJ. And that one, again, going to give you a $25. You can do it. Building that community around you of encouragement supporters and encouraging supporters and accountability. So, all right, let's connect before you start your journey so I can answer any questions that you might have. And here we go.